Fortress of Meropide would be super scary, but looking back on it, it really wasn't that bad at all. You've got a set schedule, guaranteed food and board, and you can even buy all kinds. Oh, you mean Wriothesley? He's definitely a pretty impressive leader. Well, he does look kind of intimidating. He's actually pretty easy to... Paimon wonders how he's like with the people here. Do they also get the same guy we do, or is he a lot harsher with the bad guys? Yeah, he must be doing something right to maintain order.
Excuse me, did I hear someone there?
Huh? Paimon could have sworn she just heard something.
Excuse me, is someone past...
Nope, Paimon wasn't dreaming. There's someone over there for sure. But...
Oh, did you hear my call?
You're inside the box? Why are you hiding in here anyway? If we hadn't happened to
It's a bit complicated. Can we not talk about that for now?
Whoa, that's terrible!
No!
Just your... Wait, Paimon gets it! Something must have happened to your hair! Sorry. So that's what happened. Paimon gets it now. No wonder, you just need your hat!
I think it's a soft and brown hat with a... I think I probably lost it near the entrance elevator. It was getting a bit hot, so I took it off and had a quick nap, but when I came to, it was gone. It's really important to me, so your help would mean the world. I'll wait here for your return.
Don't worry, we'll be back in no... Paimon doesn't see anything here. Let's go somewhere else. Just where is that thing? Oh, this is taking longer than Paimon thought. Nothing in the water either. Paimon thought it might have... Oh, we've looked everywhere and still not seen anything that looks like a hat. Why don't we check out the rag and bone shop? Well, either way, let's go check it out first. Remember you being the boss.
Well, now just wait a sec. Oh, you must be the legend.
No!
Sorry. I hope you find it...
There's...
Why, you're heroic. We heard that you're one of His Grace's favorite people, so of course, everyone wants to be introduced to you. After all, and no, I've only... we've all got a...
Oh, so now you're...
Well, I didn't. Oh, enough of that. Is there something you're looking for? No problem. Hey, feel free to check...
Wait, but that's...
Well, it's not like life's been pretty good recently, so...
All right, Paimon will take a look.
Are you sure you don't want more? These...
It's all right, 2 will do. It just doesn't feel this... But anyway, we don't... Thank you so much.
No problem.
That's a real sneaky way of getting good reviews. We've been gone a while. Paimon hopes that guy in the box hasn't passed out from lack of air. You can come out.
You did?
Wait.
I mean... Wait, this isn't...
Well, we got you a new one. We tried really hard to look for your hat, but no dice.
Ah, I see! Thank you.
Does it have some kind of...
But, sorry, I can't...
If you're looking for a hat, I just picked one up.
Your Grace!
Oh, hey, Wriothesley. It's...
Well, it's a slow day. I'll say I'm not...
It's what good adventurers...
Is that so? Maybe I should consider asking the Adventurers Guild to open a branch here. As I recall, these hats are... You might not have the same luck.
Understood. Thank you so much, Your Grace. Then I'll be off.
What a strange guy. Oh, and has he...
Oh, not at all. As for him,
Huh?
prisoners are still... The idea... What kind of a person?
Huh. You've got a point. Anyway, it's all good as long as it makes sense to you.
Although most of the societies here will just turn individual brawls into mass ones, the Beret Society does appear to be an exception, and it's instead trying to experiment with... If you have some time, why don't we grab some... And if you're still interested...
Paimon's not the biggest fan of that cafeteria.
All right then, please.
Welcome, Your Grace, and the Traveler. Unfortunately, we weren't...
I'll pass on the food then. What about you?
Then Paimon will also pass.
What a pity.
If you're not in the mood to...
Yes, please? Oh,
2 bottles coming.
Our first meeting took place. I'm actually quite...
whoa. That'd be quite the long story.
impressive. Not all who possess the courage to risk their life for their ideals also have this. Had you not possessed these remarkable qualities, I probably wouldn't have had the chance to make your acquaintance.
That guy we talked...
Well, after all, Is it so strange that I would want to give a few words of praise out of genuine admiration? So this is a matter of trust. Which is unfortunate, since I was convicted of power and control. So, what do you think? I would very much like to maintain friendly relations with you two.
Your Grace, after they were extremely...
Got it.
Yes, Your Grace.
Sorry, I'd almost completely forgotten about this.
She mentions...
Not necessarily. The term is just applied to things people want to bring in on the sly. Many people here are experts at pulling rabbit. Now, what do we have here?
Whoa. Wait, if you've confiscated...
Yep.
What? But that's just insane profit! Traveler, why don't you become a duke? 'Cause Paimon will be your vault...
Jokes aside, I didn't know you'd be...
Really? You'll let Paimon pick anything? No take-backs.
I never joke about things like this.
Alright, Paimon's gonna have a look. Paimon wants... Actually, never mind. Paimon doesn't want this gem anymore. Can Paimon pick something else? There's something... weird. Paimon couldn't even tune them out. It's...
Is that so? Let me give it a try. Paimon's right. I too experienced some unpleasant flashbacks. Are you sure? I wouldn't exactly call it fun. Fair enough. Go ahead. I don't think it'll have a permanent effect.
Are you okay, Traveler? You also saw something, right?
I'll take this gem, then, and run a thorough investigation on its properties. Paimon, feel free to pick something else.
Then... actually, never mind. Paimon's gonna pass. Paimon was thinking about one of the snacks, but who knows if it'll...
You do have a point. Seems like we're almost done with our drinks, too. Look, I can introduce you.
Wait.
Just noticed?
We are honored by all these
Members can find all sorts of drinks and snacks here, as well as a large... Every once in a while, the Society will also host...
You flatter me. It's so easy to feel, but that's with us.
Oh, so...
My part in this was minimal. I'm sure you have a very good sense of what this place is about, but the Society...
Exactly right. Here, our operation...
Who knew you could find such a place in... Oh, right, and...
there's nothing deep. If our members felt, and when we're together, we will feel a sense of community, optimism.
In other words?
Once again, you are exactly right, Your Grace. That's a part of our goal. I'll ask the members to get us some drinks. Please, wait here just one moment. Feel free to look around, too.
Oh, right.
Kidding, of course. We're just discussing... We've also already gone over...
Why does Paimon feel like he didn't answer the question? Yeah, they're supposed to be like...
Welcome to our gathering.
Oh, it's okay. We're just taking a look around.
Well, that's not... I'm sure, Mr. Dugier. Besides this space, these rooms are open to all of our members. We want
Wow, that...
Unfortunately, we started a collaboration with the cafeteria.
Yeah, Paimon can definitely...
Yep, and that's exactly why we all think...
Hey, what are you doing over here?
Oh, hello. You are guests of the Duke, are you not? I'm organizing the bookshelves. Want to take a look? We've got some classics, as well as a few books that the members published themselves. Yeah, most of them are writing diaries or autobiographies on their time in the organization. Some quit drinking. Some learned to tailor. Some became real... Not only that, but we've also now got the mental space to think about taking on new things. Before we came here, we were constantly... With how the Duke and Mr. Dugier have organized our lives, you never know what... And while you're here, no matter what you do...
So...
Yeah, that's exactly... And that...
Don't worry, we...
Hey, you there, newbie! Yep, I'm talking to you. Now, why don't you follow my lead and take a deep breath before letting everything out like this? Ha! With one shout. Why don't you also give it... Just remember to take it...
Alright, we've talked to everybody. That would explain why Wriothesley... Huh. It looks like they're starting to wrap up...
Of course, you'll...
Okay, then I don't have anything else to add. Oh, you're back. What did you think about this place? Now, note...
Wait, it's all right with...
Paimon thinks it's something anyone expected you to get a society going here of all places.
Ah, so it's...
The prisoners here, our needs are like violent, but if we can placate, which is why in...
You've hit the nail, and I'm sure that a part of your support is rooted in your desire to help those people.
And Paimon thought
Of course, that lifestyle is...
Speaking of fighting...
What?
Oh, I almost never need them.
Hey, isn't that the guy? What's wrong? Did you forget about us already?
Are you feeling all right?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry.
He still is weak.
Dujier, do you know what's up with him?
Almost. After all, it's...
We'll leave him to you then. Where were we before we got sidetracked? Oh, right, about that. You might have thought that I was joking, but in a place like that, everyone will use everything in their power. And when emotions run, sometimes you might need more than just gloves as well. This pair of handcuffs is also
Oh, isn't that awful gem? You're still carrying it with you?
Yeah, I kept it on me because of its...
Go on, you guys. Pick up the item.
Yes, right away.
That gem shines with quite the dazzling light. I hope it hasn't been damaged. Your Grace, please let me know if there's something wrong with it now.
It still looks good to me. Say, Dujier, have you ever seen a gem like this?
Never, Your Grace.
I guess that's fair. We've already gone over...
Got it, Your Grace. Take care, everyone. I'll take you to the exit. Traveler, Paimon, it was an honor.
Paimon doesn't think we made any plans.
Well...
Paimon doesn't... There's only one potential...
But at this point in time, I wanted to see just how... I arranged for a meeting.
Dissonance?
I'm sure the Traveler has sensed it too. As expected, the whole truth I'd hoped to take care of... Why don't you take... If my hypothesis is... And with his watchful eye... I'm just following the most popular... It's been so long since I got to watch a performance at Opera Epiclese that I've even begun to miss it. I'll explain everything to find out what you...
It's just as Wriothesley said. Seems like Dujier is no longer here. You said you felt there was something off. Paimon will do her best to help.
Wait, you got... Oh, okay.
Nobody? It's okay. There's no need to be nervous. It's not like we lost. We'll just... No need. We can look at... Hey, hello? Anyone home?
Hello? How can I help you? The beret is...
You don't...
Sorry.
Are you still organizing the bookshelf?
Yeah, and...
We weren't thinking...
Sorry.
What do you...
Isn't this how you...
Oh, yeah, that's right. You sure are a fast learner. I ate some... You're looking for something?
Okay, Paimon sees what you meant now. Seems like they really don't want to talk to us, so let's just head back.
Oh, you're back. How are things at their headquarters?
It was as if they had all turned into completely different people.
The dissonance I mentioned earlier was precisely that fleeting moment of fear behind the cheerful facade.
Right. He was acting...
And that's precisely what...
Oh! It was you all along!
It's because I wanted to... I don't believe any of Dugier's talk about unstable mental states. Not too long. Dugier made very elaborate preparations for my visit.
Okay, but aren't you the Duke?
In all seriousness, however, cuffs and the like should be used. Everything I do, and I've always
That sounds a bit...
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. And that's why even...
Alright, so and even though the members are acting all optimistic and motivated, it's all just a show.
Indeed. I have some faith. The line has been set, and it's quite likely that a fish will...
Fish?
Let's give them some time. You can find me in my office when the time comes.
Hey! Don't just leave before you've It's finally evening. Wriothesley's probably wrapped up his investigation. Paimon has no idea what that guy's thinking. Let's just go find him and ask him what he's really up to.
Oh, here you are. Did you manage to land a lucky pull on the welfare meals tonight?
Let's just get straight to the point. Has anything else...
Patience, but I'm actually still... Why didn't anyone come...
Oh.
But even if, it'd be one thing. Which leads me to believe that it's more likely that they think I just wouldn't... Yes, something like that. Dugier must have told them something to make... So it became... Of course, I had a... There was no way to keep our investigation as...
That makes sense. Wait. Then does that mean it was...
The last thing that guy wanted was for Dugier to find out that he'd lost it. He would have never... But now, not only has Dugier found out that he'd lost his hat, he's also realized that we were the ones who found it. That likely set his internal alarms off. Yes, that's the conclusion I came to as well. It's the only thing that could explain the fear. If we didn't act right then and there, so after giving them out, I must say...
Ah, so you did that on purpose.
Yes, that's right. I had no way to know if any of the members had acted right. And since I was... They would also understand...
You used us as a part of your plan too!
My apologies. There was no time and quite a lot to but I can assure you, of course you're under no... Would you be willing...
But Paimon's still mad at you!
You have my thanks. Now, there are still 2 outstanding matters in our investigation. I've examined one before. There was nothing suspicious about the item itself. The other is the true purpose of the black... It's my hope that I'll put some music on while we wait.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but may I come in? I'm afraid that someone's been following.
Please, dear.
I apologize for my lack of composure. These two are the... Yes, my lover Fasol told me all about you.
Slow down. Take...
I'm sorry, Your Grace.
You mean when we saw him at the gathering place?
Yes, he fled immediately. Thankfully, now that he's lost...
Censure?
Censure is Dugier's method rather than listening to me explain what it is, Your Grace. Every secret...
Here, please. She rambles.
I don't recall.
Oh, my apologies.
Like we'd believe you.
Please, there's...
Well then, what if the...
That would be perfectly fine with me. Thankfully, he has already returned.
I'm sorry, Your Grace.
This is what you're afraid of, correct?
I've never seen that thing in my life.
Your Grace, I don't think...
It's all right, Avise. No matter what it...
Your Grace!
I'm sorry, Your...
But what?
In that case...
Miss Avise, please show me your head. There's nothing...
Your Grace, the Society has never caused trouble. Why are you doing... I'll do anything for you, as long as you give me the word.
Your words, boy...
Everything that I do, All right, Avise.
Just what? We should have shown...
Sooner or later, he must have been well prepared for the entire system. And that's why he dared to bare his fangs right in front of me. And the true secret of Dugier probably knew this from the very beginning. However, if...
Yeah, none of this...
The hats are definitely being used up. But if there's nothing on her head, from the way Dugier...
I have an idea, but... You mean this thing? So, she handed a key piece of evidence over to us without Dugier noticing. That would mean that Avise... Let me take a look. I managed to remove this from the hair clip. It's... Let's see.
Hey, what are you doing? Wait. Some kind of dark... And some of it has been absorbed by this thorny-looking thing.
You've probably heard before that water is filled with the strongest emotions of humanity. With that in mind...
Oh, so that's why even touching...
Dugier would be able to censure the moment it hits you. Agony, desolation, and...
So...
And that might not even... We can't let Dugier...
Your Grace, we have taken the Society members into custody. They all tried to flee just a little while ago. We decided to forestall their plan, and we're...
Great work, everyone.
You had prepared for something like this all along?
I had them stay here to keep an eye on things, so I'm glad that my intuition turned out to be correct. Perform a thorough search of the Society's headquarters and bring all the members to me.
Understood, Your Grace.
Now, let's check on them. As expected, they all have a hollow thorn inserted into a wound on their head.
Ooh! Paimon's glad her eyesight isn't so good that she can see it from here. Paimon's gonna float away for a bit.
They probably... These people must have had to endure an unimaginable amount of pain. Let's go check out the other areas, too.
Hey, come here! Have a look at this! This is a book. The colors of the covers are completely different. Yeah!
Look at what I found. This is a surveillance port. With this, Dugier would be able to remotely monitor everything that's happening at the gathering place. So even if Dugier's not there in person, he'll still always have eyes on the members. Indeed. It's easy, and if any act Dugier has already...
Your Grace! Your Grace!
What's the matter?
We couldn't find any Society members in the other areas. It also seems like none of the equipment in those rooms were ever used. All the signs of warranty, the lime skill, we also investigated the members' residence.
Oh.
They're gone? That...
Indeed. Meanwhile, this so instead of being... And only the most...
But then...
Dugier must be... He must be in Dugier's pocket. I'm of the same mind.
Did that person flee here?
That's the most likely scenario to me. He's probably already caught wind of Dugier's declaration of war against me, and has fled to seek his protection. Let's keep heading down. There are some abandoned areas in there. Since he needs space, I'd guess Dugier probably converted them into his headquarters. We should be on the right track. Now we just need to find... Let's go. We can take the... After them!
It's rising! Run!
Did Dugier send you?
Come on! It's time to...
I will take your
Mr. Dugier, we were just up...
So, in other words, your headquarters...
Yes, it's just down this way.
Guards, take them away. Let's go. It's about time that we find out what Dugier's really after.
A blade and brick.
Send one, send them all.
There's so much space down here.
Yeah, these are all former work areas. There are usually... Stay sharp. A moment, please.
I didn't factor this in. Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Away now.
Have a safe trip!
Hey, are you okay?
You're safe now. Just follow the guards and leave this place.
Who knew that there'd be Gardamex here?
And that would explain the strange decommission. Seems like he's
Hey, what's this?
Seems like some kind of handbook. Let me see. Ah, this should be the Society's real rules book. It lists all the rules that they're expected to follow. Members are not permitted to speak to each other or to leave without formal permission. 5 members shall form a group, and the whole group will be punished for any single member's wrongdoings. Anyone who reports a fellow member's misbehavior shall be rewarded with food and water. I see.
But that's just...
To obtain food and water, to avoid punishment. Finally, isolated and without hope, they accept their fate. Do you remember what she's usually...
Ugh.
No, you're just the human heart. Those who use fear to lead others astray must pay for that crime. If I'm not mistaken, the space ahead should be the central area of this. Rather than confront Dugier, I think it's more... You guys should wait here. We'll try to open the door and check out some others.
Open the door. Forget it! Whoa! It's turning! Is it because we touched this thing? The other side's open! Let's go!
Take it easy. Busted.
Let's begin. Now.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
My apologies! Yeah.
Get a little chilly.
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Go! Time to go!
Take it easy.
It's so high! We're not gonna have to climb all the way up, are we?
Activate the mechanism in front of us first, just like...
Looks like there's a mechanism that's gotten stuck. It won't turn alongside the others. Is there something we can do? Ooh! The water level's gone way up! So that's how we'll make it to the top.
watch! Soumetsu! Ta! Ta! Yeah! Yeah!
A more, please. These should be the prison cells. Lots of empty cells in here. Dugier's probably moved them elsewhere already.
Let's still rescue... Hey!
No, I won't try to leave anymore. I'll not so close to me. I don't want any trouble.
No, we're not gonna do that.
We won't be able to get through to her right now. Not with the stress response in the way. I'd also guess there are many others here who are more or less like her. Let's let the guards take...
The door's open. Huh. Maybe it's His Grace. I'll go take a look.
I leave this area to you. Make sure to bring everyone out safe.
Understood. And...
Let's go back. That mechanism from the first room. Maybe we'll also need to hold it in place using the same device to open the door that leads to the central area. Don't forget to bring these...
Shine down!
I must confess to being furious. To think that there are still some of you remember their name. And today you will see with your own eyes what'll happen to those who betray our cause. Go on, Avis. Pierce his skull with the... Of course. You will do it one drop at a time. Let it do its magic again and again, and don't stop.
Thistle. I'm sorry.
Oh, shut your wretched mouths! My rules are the paramount law of this place. Only more pain will come to those who dare to
That's enough, Dugier. Your rabid screams have been beyond...
Is that...
Oh, Rise, must you still refuse to let me be? Did I not spell everything out for you?
It would seem that you can't see the difference between sharing and looting. Look at your people.
You. Have you forgot what's so wrong about punishing those who... And please, are you really gonna tell me that you care about their lives and well-being when you just need a supply of labor to keep this place running? Is it that all you need to keep your...
Sadly, you're wrong on both counts. Unlike you, I've never seen... The fortress is not only a place for confinement, but also just as people... They may have made mistakes, but they are still human beings with people and things that they cherish. And most important, but you're destroying their spirits with fear, taking their freedom away so that they'll become slaves who will never again feel or think. And you say that's...
He's really mad.
You think me arrogant, Wriothesley. Well, I think nobody actually sees this fortress as any kind of just a wonderful place. See it for what it is. No prisoner! Had you been just one step slower, I would have already... Your vision gives you strength. But how long...
Let's begin.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Is it my time?
Busted.
A moment, please. Stay cool and face your guilt.
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Have a safe trip. If you think fear can control everything, well then, terrify me.
Don't high road me. You're just another crook. And it's time you got treated like one.
What's the matter? Too scared to shoot straight?
I'm warning you. Unauthorized punishment and torture are prohibited here. As the Duke, you should set an example.
Funny how that slipped my mind. Well, from this point on, you can forget about that rule. The rules of the fortress are there to keep the likes of you in check. But if the Duke wants somebody dead, he needs no justification. Understood. Sorry for taking so long.
No, not at all.
I could comfort. I have to take responsibility for it. As does the fortress. Yeah.
So,
Oh, Duji? For now,
Huh?
I think it's a very fit. He'll be left in the... Of course, I'm going to talk to the members of the society. He'll get a chance to experience everything.
Paimon didn't.
Why do you think I'd do? Anyway, joke, how about this? Don't worry, it won't.
Oh, then.
Ah, you're here.
Paimon never forgets about meals. Even if the traveler forgets, Paimon will remind him for sure.
I'm a little confused, actually.
Hey, not you!
Jokes aside, I've got... which means that everyone should be able to recover after a period of rest. As for their mental recoveries, most are making good progress as well.
You sure got everything taken care of, Wriothesley.
I try my best. After all, it's my duty to take care of everything that happens within my territory. Please, go ahead. Ah, that's a bit of a long story. I once had a similar... I was an orphan. Once we were older, they were perfect.
And then?
And then, all children that... Did you know I was also not the first to find out about the truth. I could never shake the feeling of irony every time I juxtaposed their tragic ends against our parents' adoring smiles. Yes, they did all but I did. So in the end, my methods were but I was still a teenager. My doubt and helpless anger It's all right. You don't have to tell me what you think. The least I can do...
Sorry to disturb you, everyone.
Oh, it's a...
It was all because you...
We came here on
Please, go on right ahead.
It's...
You're getting married?
Yeah, but even during and after this incident...
But we're still... So we are just wondering.
You're right in that the fortress is never hoped, but that's no reason to...
We are actually...
Yeah, and we have full
Your trust is...
Hey, loosen up!
Yeah, I'll always take...